Okay, what now? Today is the last day that I'm making a video before Election Day, and that's on Tuesday, and I don't make my videos on Tuesday, so wanted to go ahead and go over the questions in the ballot really quick on what I'm going to vote for, who I'm going to vote for, Barack Obama, on Tuesday. So really quick, the people, it's pretty easy. It's going to be Democrats all the way down the ticket because Republicans are monsters, and that's just the way it is. And I don't understand how anybody can still support Trump or the Republican Party. But as long as there are people who do that, I will make sure that I do not grant them any power or do what I can to make sure that they don't have any power by not voting for them. So, yep, Democrats all the way. And then there's the questions. Question 1 is the one about Marsy's Law, which is about giving victims rights to victims. And I am voting no on that, which I know makes me sound horrible, but it's really, in my opinion, an extra law that does not need to be put into place, and it is just going to complicate matters with the legal system, and victims already have rights that the state grants them, and by trying to add things up into the Constitution, I just feel like it is going to potentially lead to things, not that I want to have the criminals have rights, but, they do, and I just feel like that could potentially negate some of the rights that they deserve. I don't know, it's a tough one, but I'm voting no on that one. Just, it's probably going to pass, and I just feel like maybe it shouldn't, so I'm being contrary and I'm voting no. Question 2 is the one about, let's see, it is about getting rid of sales tax on women's hygiene products like tampons and pads and things such as that. And that's a no-brainer. Of course, those should not have sales tax on them. Anything that helps alleviate the price of something that's essential like that to women, that's a no-brainer. That should absolutely pass. Question 3 is about is the one that's the most highly contested here in Nevada right now, and it's basically if it passes, it will get rid of the monopoly that Nevada Power has as our power supplier. So I am voting yes on that one. I don't think it's going to pass, only because Nevada Energy has spent $63 million on their ad campaigns to tell people not to let it pass. So I suspect that it's probably going to work. Because for a while I was thinking about voting no on it, simply because one of the ads that had said something about how if it votes yes, if it passes, then it will get rid of some of the green energy plans that Nevada Power has in the future. So I don't know. It's a tough call, but I think having more choices rather than just a monopoly might be better for all of us in the long run. And, if it turns out that it's not a good idea, we can always repeal it. And yes, by putting it in the Constitution, that makes it more difficult to repeal, like all of the Nevada Power ads say, but it isn't impossible. So I say we open it up and see what happens. Question 4 is all about sales tax on medical stuff. Yeah, oxygen delivery equipment, mobility enhancing equipment. So it's kind of a distant cousin to question 2, sort of. And I'm going to vote yes on that because medical stuff should not be sales taxed. It's it's a no-brainer. Question 5 is all about amendment to Title 24. Automatically registering people to vote. When I first heard about this question, I was like, that is some racist voter, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, when people try to make it so that people can't vote easier. And that's what I originally thought that this question was, but kind of listening to the ads and reading about it a little bit more, I think having people automatically be registered to vote is probably a good thing. And so I'll go ahead and vote yes on that one. And question 6 is about making sure that in the future, by the year 2022, or by the year 2030 rather, not less than 50% of our electricity comes from renewable energy sources, which is obviously a really good choice for us to go with. So yes on that one. Boop. Yes on 6. Yes on 5. Yes on 4. Yes on 3. Yes on 2. And no on 1. And then Democrats all the way down. Jackie Rosen, Democrat, voting for her. Stephen Horsford, voting for him. Steve Sisolak for governor, voting for him. Lieutenant Governor Kate Marshall. And so on and so on. All Democrats, people. That's who I'm voting for. Anyway, so yeah, Election Day is this Tuesday. I'll be sure to vote then. I'll probably make a video on that day and then post it on Wednesday. And, you know, by Wednesday we'll know the results. So maybe I'll just make Wednesday's video all about the results from the election. And we'll compare notes and see if any of the things that I voted for turned out to pass, or any of the people that I voted for turned out to be elected. And if you are registered to vote in Nevada, and you haven't already voted in early voting, then make sure that you do vote on November 2nd. November 2nd, that's today. November 6th. And that's gonna do it. I'm done. YouTube, thank you for watching, obviously, because YouTube without you would be Yotby, and I approve that message.